So let's talk a little bit about the Secure Act. So the Secure Act adjusted some tax ramifications for retirement plans. The first thing that it did was it increased the required minimum distribution age um, to 73 or 75 for those folks that have traditional balances in their TSP or any traditional retirement plan outside of the TSP. And it removed the requirement from withdrawal from any Roth plans, including the Roth TSP. So essentially, anything in a traditional must withdraw at 73 or 75. I'll show you those ages in a second. Anything that's in a Roth has no requirement of withdrawal in your 70s. That pretty much brought about a huge piece of planning when you're talking about accounts that must be withdrawn. Additionally, it also allowed a 529 plan that had been open for 15 years to be used as contribution to that person's Roth IRA. So let's say you had a child, you never used $35,000 of their 529 education plan, you could use that to contribute to their Roth IRAs. Okay, subject to a $35,000 cap. Additionally, this got a new rule in place that affects non-spouse beneficiaries that gives them 10 years to withdraw all of your retirement assets, no matter if it's traditional or Roth. So once you die, the Roth does have an RMD to it to your beneficiaries. It's 10 years, right? Versus the TSP is also traditional TSP is also 10 years. But the difference is, guys, that in a non-spouse situation, a spouse can just inherit that and put it in their own retirement plan, and then they have to withdraw it at 73 or 75. But a non-spouse, right? If you're inheriting $500,000, right? You're inheriting $500,000. You'll have to start making withdrawals right away from that retirement plan because there's no way you're going to leave that money in the system growing taxable to you in the future. You're just going to try to withdraw that stuff and not put yourself in a higher tax bracket because most likely you'll be working when your parents pass away. And by the 10th year, that thing just has to be withdrawn, right? And here's an example to that. Now, imagine though you inherit money as a Roth plan, right? You're going to essentially extend that Roth plan as long as possible, not withdraw it because you're not taxed on it. You get an extra 10 years to grow it tax free. And essentially, by the 10th year, you're making that full withdrawal. That's your kind of final year. You can hang on to the mom and dad's retirement plan, right? And it's a night and day difference in terms of inheritance, right? Because the traditional plan that was inherited had to be withdrawn each year enough so at the end of the 10th year it wasn't leaving you with a big number because otherwise that would have kicked you into a higher tax bracket. So these are big things that you need to pay attention to when you're thinking about your tax planning. Okay, these are the big items for your beneficiaries.